Hey everybody, this is my culture bag, and I just want to present it to you today, so let's get right to it. So the first part of my bag, you got a pi symbol bar graph here, math equation here, and this is supposed to represent the mathematical affinity I have that I've learned through school. And same with the stocks at the bottom, Google, Apple, Microsoft, 7 Property Group. This is supposed to represent my affinity for math and how I like to spend some of my pastime, looking at stocks and applying some of the math knowledge that I've learned, as I was a statistics major in college. So definitely learned to apply my affinity there. Moving on to the creative side, we have a wrench, which applies to anything that I try to fix around the house, whether it's saving money or learning how to take things apart or learning how to fix things and make them better. I definitely like to save money and take the time to fix things myself, so I can continually learn on how to, fix things as I go along and to save a little money here and there. We also have a baseball, which is how a lot of my family likes to spend our pastime together when we all have time to watch a Super Bowl or watch a World Series. We definitely like to bond over our local teams like the Giants, A's, and the Xbox. Definitely put here this when I'm not, working my 9 to 5 or, doing schoolwork. I definitely like to spend a little bit of time playing Xbox with my friends. So, and moving on inside of the bag, put one item in the bag that represents your personal culture, and I put cross. This is a rosary to represent Catholicism, and as a Latino, this is pretty big. Pretty common for most Latinos or Hispanic peoples to, practice Catholicism. This is one of our ways that my personal family likes to separate an hour out of their day just to make sure we spend time, at least an hour out of the week to, just appreciate each other's time and make sure we spend time after our busy week. So, and then moving on to put one item in a bag that represents something that nobody knows about you, and I put my twin. My twin is currently at the University of Virginia in law school. That is a top 5% school in the nation. So he works really hard, and I always am motivated by that, and I definitely want to teach someday and continue to apply myself in a passionate way so that I can really apply some of the skills that I've learned and help others. And so he is also trying to do the same with his law degree. So super motivating, inspiring, and when we're together we always watch sports or play sports or find other ways to connect, whether it's skating together or virtually. We do a lot of things together, so just spending time together is awesome when he comes back home. And put one item in the bag that represents why you want to teach, and I put a tomato for my garden. I put the tomato in my garden because it represents how plants can have different nourishment, whether it's the soil, whether it's the amount of sunlight that they get. They all have different requirements about what is the best environment for them to grow. But ultimately, if you give them each if you individualize attention, you're able to make sure that they have the best environment to grow. And I hope to really focus on the students' intellectual and personal growth, and hopefully be an aid to them growing personally and individually in many different perspectives. So, and then finally, put one item in the bag that represents your greatest risk you've ever taken. I put a baseball because I jumped in a pool in Marlins Park in Miami when I was visiting my best friend, and we watched a baseball game together out there. And I jumped in a pool and got this out of 5 people, and they featured me on an ESPN article, and I will put the link in the description so you guys can see the video because it is public for everyone to see. It was a pretty fun moment, so I'll share it with you guys. But yeah,